Hey, what's going on guys? Crow-sama here. So today we're taking a look at the third high-grade unicorn kit I've built this month, and it's getting to that point where I'm ready to move on to a different kit. 3 unicorns pretty much is my limit in a consecutive build session. So today's review is actually going to be a fairly quick one because you already know what the details look like for a high-grade unicorn kit. You already know what the articulation is going to be about. So we're just going to cover a little bit more of the color scheme for this kit, as well as just some of the extra accessories that's going to come with it. And we're going to be talking about none other than, prepare for this long-ass name, the high-grade Fukuoka Limited, Gundam-based Fukuoka Limited, Unicorn Gundam Perfectibility Destroy Mode Final Battle version GSF. I don't think they could have fit any more letters on this. That's just ridiculous. Now here we have the watermelon unicorn, as you can call it, and it's gonna have a very vibrant red, a vibrant green. It's truly in a league of its own when it comes to the color scheme. While the 7-Eleven unicorns have a vibrant green, it usually has just a standard white to have a little contrast with it. But this is just eye-blistering, and I love it. Now the stand this is going to be on is going to be the MSG Playing Base Type A. So if you do want to deploy your armed shields, you can go ahead and use this. This is what I use all the time when I'm just having like a really nice pose with some funnels or these little shields. Now what can I say about the details? Guys, you already know what it's all about. It's the same thing here, it's the same thing there. Even the articulation, it's exactly the same. So you can check out some of my other Gundam Unicorn videos if you're curious about the articulation. Now one of the things you're gonna notice is that it's gonna have that big Banshee mane on its back. If you want, you could change it to just the standard unicorn, but obviously this is a part of the whole perfectibility style, so yeah, the mane is gonna be on there. Now the first main weapon you're going to have is going to be that armed cannon. It is going to have a folded mode, and you can actually have it in its more deployed mode where you just remove the hand and you can go ahead and have it all in a nice little cool pose and display. The other one is going to be the claw. So I really like this one, but it's because it's a high grade, it doesn't actually open up quite like the master grade or the perfect grade does. So it's going to be in that little static pose. Now you could have it in its closed form where it's just one giant fist, but I didn't even build it, but the parts do come with it. Next is going to be the armed DEs. These are absolutely my favorite things about Unicorn, to be honest. Like, I know a lot of people will say Banshee is usually their favorite, but when it comes to the Phoenix, I love it because it's going to have that shield. But of course, if you want, I think the novel version of the Unicorn actually has that shield. So it looks cool with that as well. But I mean, when you have it on the back, those 2 giant like shield binders, it's perfection. And these are actually going to have those little narrative stabilizer tails. So looks a little bit more flowy and just better overall. And surprisingly enough, this kit has beam saber effect parts. Not my favorite style, they're a little bit too short, but this is the only one of the 3 high-grade kits that we've built so far that comes with beam saber effects. Next is going to be the Hyper Beam Javelin. You're going to have a folded mode and you're going to have the unfolded mode. The folded mode is okay for the most part, but honestly, I don't know what you're really doing with a folded mode. You just might as well just put it to the side. Now the unfolded mode is huge. Absolutely love it. It just looks great, to be honest. So this is the one I'm pretty much going to be having on the kit, and this looks good with those green effect parts. Now if you really care about extra parts, this is going to have the beam magnum, you're going to have an extra shield, you're going to have an extra like ammo belt or ammo clip. It's going to have a couple extra parts as well. You can make a Banshee if you want, you can build a Phoenix. It's going to have a lot of stuff, but honestly a lot of these parts are just going to go to the junk pile and the weapons are going to go to the weapons pile. So maybe if I want to do a custom later on, I can go ahead and pull from there. Now for my final thoughts. Most of you probably have seen my past reviews and you have already made a determination if you want a high-grade unicorn kit or not. Now for some of you who are still on the fence or just really don't know much about the high-grade unicorn, I'd say pass on this. This is something that's more for collector purposes. Even me, I'm just looking at it, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna paint it up and make it look nice, but I really don't need it. I have a master grade perfectibility. That's pretty much all I really need. But this still looks good to me in a very weird way. The colors are extremely just eye-blinding. But yeah, it's just one of those pieces on the shelf that's going to make people question why the hell is it colored like that? And I'm gonna say, it's Fukuoka. That's all I can really say. So if you want to go ahead and pick up your own Perfectibility, I don't really recommend this kit because it's gonna come with a limited edition price tag because this is all the way Fukuoka as a limited edition kit. So online for the secondhand market is probably be pretty pricey unless you're here, in Japan and you go to Fukuoka. Then go ahead and pick it up there. It's about 3,700 yen. And it was only released about 4 years ago, so it's not like ridiculously old. So it might still be on the shelves of Fukuoka when you come here. But that's it for me, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the box because I don't really have enough time to go ahead and paint it like I really wanted to. Unfortunate, but time I don't really have a whole bunch of. And currently, I am painting the 7-Eleven unicorn, so hopefully I can finish that by the end of the month, if not at least by the first week of February. But hey, next month we're gonna be going into the Origin line. I'm pretty excited to go ahead and try some of these Gundam the Origin kits that I have not built before. They look amazing, so stay tuned for those. And if you have any recommendations of kits, let me know in the comment section below, and hopefully I can get to them. But that's all for me. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.